Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to give you another reading for Virgo. This is going to incorporate the last eclipse that we just came out of on the 14th, going into the next eclipse on the 28th or the 29th, depending on where you are in the world. It is for to end up for mid-November to help incorporate that lunar eclipse that's coming up on the 29th. That's why I'm, well, 28th, 29th. That's why I'm doing it like this, so that, you know, the reading will help you to gauge where you're coming from with that solar eclipse into where you're headed for that lunar eclipse. So what you see in this reading, as in the third line, as I like to call it, the outcome, it should give you a hint on how you play out with the eclipse of the moon leading into the end of November toward early December. Oh, ego. Oh boy, Virgo, healing here. You know me, that's my favorite word, healing. But it's a sense of loss here, and someone's very angry about that loss. And the focus is on the loss, and it's divinely guided. Working things out in your mind is divinely guided for change. You want that because you're working on something, focusing on work, but you're being guided, You're being guided. But there's anger here. There's anger for loss. And it's okay, because this is you coming out of that solar eclipse where the truth was brought to you, or you realized something, or you went into a state of loss because of what came about. But don't worry, because you are in the position where you have enough strength to get past this loss, okay? If it in the form of anger, even, it's going to bring you to, it's going to catapult you into healing and overcoming the loss. The anger in itself is what has been ignited to give us that burst, that boost to want to change. There's something that you're going to want to change because you're angry enough. You know, you get mad enough, that's when you get up and move, And you're an earth sign. So what you need to do is look into your birth chart to see where Taurus fits into your birth chart, because that is where the lunar eclipse is going to be taking place. In Taurus, the second house, and that is our daily routine, our work, our working ethics, what we eat, drink, how we speak, what we say, who we talk to, how we relate, because it reflects off of the eclipse of the sun, wherein that action was taken. That heat, that sun is where ego came out and made changes that are now going to be affected emotionally, because it's going to be a lunar eclipse. It's going to play out. There's a trine that's going on. So with Jupiter and Neptune and Venus, and you're going to need to take a look at that, and see where that fits in. Of course, if you're not interested in going so deep into astrology, you don't have to look. What's going to happen is it's going to play out in your favor. Now that, of course, is dependent on where the planets are placed in accordance to the second house in your birth chart. Because you are an earth sign, you are affected. You will be affected. We are all going to be affected. But because it is an earth sign, you and Taurus, so there is going to be an equilibrium. Okay, you're gonna feel the benefits, and you may not even know that you're benefiting, because it's out of your hands. You know, you're not doing anything in particular to to say that, okay, because I did this, I'm going to get that. Now, that is, of course, if you're not paying attention. If you are paying attention and you're working on yourself and you're trying to do better with your relationships, and you're compromising and you're improvising and you're opening up and you're sharing that healing. The devil just popped out and said that healing is going to be a hold here. That intuition with the devil could be an indulgence, is being healed. That third party, if there is one, because I know that that is what the eclipse of the sun brought out into the light. If you are experiencing a third party, then that healing is going to come in, and it is guided by spirit, and this too is guided by spirit. This intuition that you know what you need to heal, you know that you're doing too much of something, or someone is around you that is doing too much, you are going to move away from that, because the devil says so. What do we have here? That enthusiasm, creativity to move off into smooth waters. You see, the devil is letting us know here that we need to do and take care of our health. Virgo, maybe you're overindulging in your favorite things. Now it's time to take a look at, and that is what the eclipse will bring in. If you're not already doing it, you're going to find that you will be paying more attention to your health. What you eat, what you drink, if you work out, if you don't work out, and if you should work out. You may even just decide to take a visit to the doctor just to get a checkup, but you are going to take the time. The Spirit is going to make you, making all of us, not just you. But because you are a nurturer and a provider by nature, you are a healing vehicle in your own right. Your time, if it is here, is determined by the birth chart in itself. So not because I say good things are coming, it's I know everything. I don't. I know nothing. Okay, I don't know anything. I don't know anything about your birth chart. I can't know, and I don't want to predict, well, everything's going to work out in your favor because you have Taurus somewhere in your chart, because you are an earth sign. No. If you are already working on making positive changes in your life, then yes, the eclipse is going to propel you further along what you are already doing. If you are just sitting and waiting for something to come to you and you're not taking care of what needs to be taken care of, which is nothing like a true Virgo is very work-oriented and productive. So I don't see that you will be in that lethargic state, but I'm talking about extremes here. You will have healing. You have to be patient though, because you've done stuff in the past and you've done work, you've worked on something, you're revisiting, or you've revisited a proposal or an offer to continue the work that you're doing. By the eclipse of the moon, that is going to shape itself. Again, like I was just saying, if you are working on yourself and you want to improve, then Spirit is going to come along and help that. It's going to be propelled into your healing state, but you need to be patient. Two counts of it here. Patient on our level and patient on Spirit's level, because we don't know. But I see the moon here as being timed. It's timed. It's in the time of that moon. And look at the moon phases as you go, because there is an offer here for stability. You, Virgo, you're working on something, or you're looking for something, or you're waiting for something, and the proposal, yes, proposal for love. Look at that. Proposal for love just popped up. So proposal for love is what you've been working on to make an offer to someone, or you're waiting for an offer to come in, and it's going to come by the moon. For some, this is, take it as it resonates. If you know you're in a relationship that you want to take to a higher level, well, yeah, the eclipse is going to just put you there. And you're going to be able to go through it. And you won't have any obstacles in your way. I thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me and keeping me safe. What are the important messages for Virgo for mid-October to mid-November of 2023? Thank you, Spirit. The layout is still the same. I haven't changed that. Not planning to just yet. So the first line is still all about the viewer. Just going to do one more cut. Feeling like I need to. Let me just take it from here. I've been working on this layout. I want to make sure that you can see it. Last few readings was a little bit difficult. Let's see how I can set this up here. The first line is all about the viewer. So if you're not Virgo and you're cross-watching, then you decide if you fall into the second line, because that is where the significant other comes in. If not significant other in your life, then is anyone crossing your path? Again, this is during your work life, your daily routines. This is where you're going to feel the effects of the lunar eclipse. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have passion, conversation, creativity, beginnings, a new beginning. Starting off, we have a stalemate. So you've been waiting, or you've been made to wait. You've been holding off. Spirit has held you back for some reason, because there is a destiny. Oof, this is karmic here. Being made to sit and look into what is going on around you. Being made to being self-aware. The truth is destined to come from this sitting and waiting and taking on a whole new perspective. Question is why, and the why is because of what took place with the solar eclipse. So if you have had any tumultuous experiences with a relationship of any kind, you are affected by being made to take a look around and see what's going on. There's passion involved here. We have the Four of Pentacles with another 4. So there's balance between what you hold dear and what you want to achieve. Been working on it too. Work that you've done is being recalled. You're remembering, or someone is recognizing you for what you've done. And this is where this higher knowledge or taking a relationship to another level comes in, because you're being recognized. You're being recognized here, which is good, Virgo. It's good because you need that. We all need it. We all need to be recognized for what we are able to offer, what we have, who we are, what we do. It's a good feeling. And yes, transformation. Every reading, this transformation shows up, this 13. This is because of that eclipse. I'm not surprised. In fact, I was intuitively brought to doing the reading like this for mid-October and mid-November rather than just October and November because of the eclipse. So let's see what's going on at the bottom here. We have double truth. Wow, victory, passionate conversation about leaving, about moving on, not just leaving, but looking for more, wanting to have something more than just the truth. You want to heal. You want to take things in a new direction because the tower has come down. So you've been through a tumultuous period then. Oh, this is pretty, it's pretty general, this reading. But as I was saying, if you have been, it's because there's a healing that's coming from it, and you were meant to see or meant to put to sit for whatever reason because of what's taken place here. Something has come to an end, a relationship a relationship of sorts, whether it's for work or a personal relationships. Some relationship has come to an ending and you're moving off, putting down the burden of a love that was just not giving you that 50-50. You were feeling cheated. Now you're taking a look at to see why and how, what part you had to play, which is very good, because that is where you change. That is where you change. You're recognizing that you need to change because of certain truths, some clarity that has come in about leaving. Maybe someone has left you and you're trying to understand why. And there's passionate conversation. There's coming into understanding why. You're getting the reasons. It's coming to you. See, we have here the second line is where transformation is destined to take place in a relationship, a commitment, a proposal of sorts is being ignited, wanting to happen because of certain change that has taken place from the last eclipse. So maybe you were in between two and you're looking to see your way to choosing one of the two, and that's good, because you're made to sit and really look into what you really want in a marriage and being recognized for it, and bringing in that spark of innovation to move forward because of the recognition. It's propelling you, it's inspiring you. See, whatever took place is making you move forward, Virgo. This is beautiful. You're spiraling up because of reciprocity that's owed to you. Or someone needs to pay out. It could be the partnership needs to pay out, or you need to pay out. But the focus is on the reciprocity. So that whatever it was that took place is now destined to bring in more truth and bring in satisfaction. This is why the focus is on reciprocity, for what is valuable, for what is needed to take the next step, to go into that relationship that you want to be in, because you're destined to do so. Okay, so we're really talking about a relationship here. If it's about working relationship where you focus on work in itself to earn, like you need a new job, you will be offered one. And if it is that you're offered one, you are thinking about it and you're wondering if you should take it. Well, the question is, do you really want to do that particular kind of work? Is it going to pay you what you think you are worth? Those are the questions that you are probably already asking yourself, and if not, you will be if and when you get that proposal for the position, if there is one, or if you fall into information of getting a new job. Official news may very well come to you about your health, concerning healing, that you are healing, that you are in satisfactory with your healing, and you're getting stronger. Yeah. Okay, let's see what that hangman represents, because it seems to be starting off the reading. Okay, so we have healing, and then we have going around in the mind. All right, let's try that again, because there's too many cards there. Thank you, Spirit. What is the hangman? A new beginning. It just wants to come there. So it's a new beginning, okay? That's where it starts. Let's do it again. Can I have some more cards for the hangman? All right, so a new beginning. We have anxiety. That is probably what put you into that state where you were hoping for a new beginning, and then things just went the other way, because anxiety for divorce is happening. There's a wedding or marriage that is being, there's a lot of concern around a relationship. And this is a divorcee, so she is probably not trusting the relationship that she was thinking she was getting into, that was a new beginning. That leap of faith she took, seems to be came to an end, or she's thinking that it's not going to go very far, because her king, we have air and fire. Just kind of very heated, very passionate, very, yeah, makes you want to think a lot about who's in control, because of it's so heated, it's so much passion, it's air, and air feeds into the fire, makes it bigger and bigger. It could also take it to the point where it's too much. You know, when fire gets out of control, burns everything around it. Well, it seems that that is what is the concern here. But it's a state of mind that needs to change. Again, the ego. Standing in your integrity. Going to higher knowledge. Getting that understanding. Getting that green light. Getting that okay that you are doing the right thing because you are in your integrity. So maybe it was to come out. Teaching a lesson about ego. That's probably what this is all about here, because it is a healing, eh? And by the moon, okay, let's stop there. I'm not going after the moon because then it's going to get too confusing. So, made to sit and take a time out, to focus on the ego and standing in the integrity, coming back to what is right and righteous, healing with patience is only time. It's the moon, again, the eclipse, eh? It's going to make that change when the eclipse comes around. Because there's anxiety for a relationship, and it seems that it looks like it's going to end because of state of mind of the king. It's too much ego in there. You can't take it, so you're waiting. You're taking your time. Okay, let's just go through and see what the Four of Pentacles is all about. Yeah, see, work. Focusing on work here. It is a question of balance, where you earn and you deserve what you earn. You work towards what you earn. It's karmic. Again, prosperity. Not having. All right, so the devil is putting a hold on betrayal here because of what you love. There's a responsibility. So the emperor is taking the responsibility. So this is where the integrity is probably coming, because this is reflecting off of this thing. And the devil is putting a hold. The devil is putting a hold on that betrayal. He's not letting it happen. So maybe it is just, maybe it is that the king himself, that ego, that drive, is making the king realize that he needs to take responsibility for being a part of this betrayal. And this is a karmic event, and this is justified here. This is the universe saying you will take responsibility. The abundance coming in here is justified for taking responsibility and blocking a betrayal or stopping some form of betrayal. The strategy is being planned to be overindulgent in whatever form, and spirit just came in and uses you to stop that, because you know the difference between right and wrong. And you have that ability to stem out into seeing what is around you. You have it. You know it because of the balance here. And then you're recognized for it because it's justified here. Oh boy. So you've done something. You've done something in the past. Could be relating to your work, because there's abundance there, right? You've done something that now is going to change and bring in satisfaction for you, because you did what you did Justice is turning the wheels, and this is official justice that's turned here. It's because of the way I see it. This is where did I see higher knowledge? Where is it? There it is. So you see, it went to the judge, higher institution. The devil is stopping. Devil is stopping. It's not the devil stopping here. The devil is stopping here. This is healing. This is being patient. Patient with the law. Patient with justice. Patient with the outcome coming into your favor. You're going to get a response. So if you've done something relating to work, if you've called out someone, or you've reported something, or you've done something that is going to change because of right and wrong, this is specific to values, specific to what is good working ethics, for example, because it just keeps coming back to work, especially with the king here. This is being responsible, taking the responsibility for a betrayal, or for strategy, or reporting on a strategy, because it stopped. This is stopped. This betrayal is stopped, or the continuation, building up on one, is stopped. So let's see what this other 4 here represents. Virgo, this is beautiful. This is intelligence. Like, I think you have Aquarius connected with your chart in a big way, because this is like espionage. This is like working through business takeovers, or preventing a business from being taken over or destroyed, a legacy of a company, for example, to protect it. You've done the work, and you will be satisfied. You will gain from it. It's making me excited to think that I can see this in a reading. This is beautiful. It's beautiful. What is this 4 of Wands here? Okay, so truth that you've investigated in. Again, this is very, very business oriented. This is someone who's looking into their own business, or someone looking into the company that they're working for. But it's been, the truth was brought out here. See, higher understanding. So knowing that, again, it could relate to personal relationship. It's not just business espionage. This is like a third-party betrayal and such. Okay, so just take it as it resonates. But I did catch the first messages on company, so it is relating to a business. But at the same time, when I come to the 4 of Wands, this tones down a little more, because there's truth that is recognized within your own self growth, your own elevation, your own spiraling up, where you are working on you. So again, you have done something that has pulled you out of a situation where betrayal is concerned, and you are now faced with that truth. You're reckoning with what you've discovered, because it was your destiny to find out. It was your destiny that this come to you, so that you could take particular action here, taking that responsibility. It was destined that it work out that way. And this catapults you into a new direction. You change, you turn. Spirit is saying to you, because you did the work, you need to make this corner. And then you take the corner without even really feeling it, because you've done all the hard work before. So you just glide right into the curve, and you don't really feel it. But you do know that it is happening, because you see the change happen before your eyes, in other words. Then there's a proposal. So a sense of forgiveness for those of us who are dealing with the same story, but on a personal level. And again, for those of us who are dealing with the same story on a commitment level in a relationship, whether it is with work or in love, you have come to the point where there is forgiveness to be had, or to be given. And in this case, it is you that is going to give that forgiveness, make that proposal, offer marriage to someone in some cases. Either way, it's going to bring in that healing, that necessary healing. That spirit says you are destined to, you will be healed by the next relationship that you get into. You will be healed by the next job you go to because of what you've done. You are being recognized. What is this 3 of Pentacles? It came right back. So being recognized for the work that you've done in the past. So you see, they're all linked. Everything here is linked. So in your own personal relationships, you've worked on yourself. You've helped another. You've worked with others as a group. You've been a party to helping someone else rise above so that you yourself would rise above. And that is what you're being recognized for. That you took the first step. Again, it comes back here to this king. Where is he? Yeah, there he is. This king here, male or female, it makes no difference. Huh? It's a question of being responsible. It's a question of standing in your integrity. That's what you did. You didn't let it falter. You did not let go. You made sure to complete. You did the work. You went all the way. You put all the effort that you were supposed to. And then Spirit said, okay, that's enough. Because you did what you were supposed to do. Time to sit. Take a time out. Time to wait now. Time to rest. Because you did the work. You have the courage. Spirit knows. Spirit knows that you are worthy. And others do as well. And those who don't know will soon hear about it because it's coming to you. Okay? This is what took place. Now, I'm going to say the last eclipse. Not for everybody. This could go back to 18 months ago. Even longer. Because it's an eclipse. A certain eclipse came in and brought you and propelled you into doing certain deeds and working off certain karma, as we like to see in the spiritual levels of tarot. Okay, you're working off your karma in the sense where you have to pay back in this life for something that took place in another. But we're not going to go so far back, because between you and me and the rest of the ether here, we don't know, because we're in this life now. Some of us have an inclination of where we were and how we got here, but not everybody does. And I don't want to disappoint those of us who are looking forward to what they've just done, which is within the last eclipse, because this incorporates that too. Okay, this is what I'm saying. You can go as far back as I put the marker on 18 months or 2 years, 3 years, depending on where you see this scenario fitting in, that you have done something that you were drawn or pushed into by spirit, where you had that gut feeling where you had to stand up and take responsibility. See where that marker is, and that is how you know that yes, this is your story, and yes, you will be rewarded, because destiny is here. What is this destiny card all about? This Wheel of Fortune. Again, being able to provide. This is, again, this outside of you, but still relating to you, okay? Because you are affected. The nurturing, that following that intuition, that following that sense of I need to provide for because I have to, that sense of following is what will heal. And is healing now. It's going to be healed. This is destiny. You were supposed to go through certain events that brought you down so that you could now come up and be recognized for. Again, it's a circle. It's going to go into, this is where it's coming from. When I open it up, this is where it's coming from. You've gone through this so you could have this. Okay, I don't want to confuse people here. because it looks like I'm opening up to, oh no, you're going to be disappointed. Oh no, third party. Oh no, not worthy. No, 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 no. That is what had to take place to come to receiving now. So the wheel turns in your favor so you can be recognized for this hard work, for the suffering that you went through. Again, it's a 7. Things didn't come out into your favor because you had a plan, and it was taken from you. You were not made to feel like you were worthy. So you went ahead, okay, this is how it works. You went ahead working on yourself, probably gone to another job, and you started being who you are by continuing to work on the things that you hold dear, okay, the things that you have faith in. You kept working on it, and now it's come to an end. Again, destiny comes into play. You did what you were supposed to do. Now you're going to get your just desserts. Puts you at the top of the wheel. That's just another good example of how the Wheel of Fortune works. You got to do the work. You got to get up, and you got to show up, and you got to love what you do. And if you don't, you got to put yourself where you love what you do so you can have your just desserts come to you. But again, we're going to take it from, okay, this is somebody else from the outside. Could be from work where there was a betrayal that made you or the partnership, someone else, decide to move on. Okay, now they are coming into their just desserts. If it's not you, or if you are helping someone else, you will know, you will feel it, because the truth, what is this King of Swords? Again, courage. The courage to either hold back or face that denial, because the truth is coming out. That what was being held back is now going to be spoken, because there's a healing here. Again, 3 of Cups. So this could be for a third-party situation. Again, there are those of us who have to get a divorce, those of us who are decided to, I don't want to be in this anymore. I'm healing, I'm leaving. I'm not talking about it. I don't want to talk to you. I'm just going to take my time and go party and have my fun and be on my own. And then there are those of us who are going to celebrate that choice to speak out and ask for forgiveness. Wow, this is deep. There's a lot of stuff going on here with this King of Swords, because it's the truth. Whether it's coming from official truth from the judge, because it could be, there's a courage that you had to take to put it out there and take it to the courts if you did, or take the marriage to a divorce level if that's what you had to do, because of insecurity, because you didn't trust, because somebody didn't trust somebody, because that information came to you where you know that I have to keep quiet in order to heal. I have to stop. I have to get away. I have to keep myself out so I can heal from the third party. The marriage, the offer, get a new job. I got to get out of here. I got to go do my own thing because of the third party. My abundance is at stake here. I got to do something. You're divinely guided. And it's because of that the Knight of Swords now, you see, divinely guided to speak and offer a forgiveness, make a truce. That's where it's going to end up. It's not for everybody. But if you have to leave, you're better to leave on good terms. Don't hold any grudges, because it's just more karma to work off. If not in this lifetime, in another. When you leave a situation, you leave with your head held high. You have your faith, your pride, whatever. You take that, but you make sure that there is generosity. And there's fair, equal give and take. Because somebody wants to make an offer because of love. Okay? This again is random. Some of you are healing from a breakup where you, okay, I'm going off on my own, I'm going to do my own thing, I'm going to take care of myself. There's that. Then there are those who are coming out from a payment from the courts where you are getting what you deserve because you went through the court system, you went through a divorce system, you went through whatever. You had something to do with the courts, and now you're going to get your payout from that. For others, you are in a position of meeting someone new by the eclipse, or because of the eclipse you were catapulted into a new relationship that will take on a marriage. It will go to that point. And then there are those of you who just want to make peace and go away. Like, I just you know what, we did what we were supposed to do. I'm glad I met you, but this isn't going any further. And no, I don't want to be friends. I don't want to know you anymore. Have a nice life. That is some. It's a lot of stuff going on there. But it's because it's official truth, in the sense where the real truth is coming out now. So what's this King of Cups representing here? Loss. Emotional loss. Very emotional. Missing even. That proposal needs to heal. That destiny for marriage, there was a loss there. Probably the relationship that's breaking up and saying, okay, I don't want to know you anymore because of third parties, and I'm leaving, I'm gone. But there's an emotional loss. There's going to be a discussion about it too. Lots and lots of communication, and it's emotional too. So there's going to be a lot of ups and downs, like heated arguments and debates, lots of debates, people trying to manipulate each other into believing one or the other, or voting for one or another. See, it's all in there. I want, no, my idea is better than his, and follow me, and da. Elections are coming up soon. So yeah, but this is not on a political level. It could be, but it's more for personal loss here, where you're debating within yourself. Is it worthy? Is it worth my time to get into another relationship? Because I don't see my way into being happy here. But you will move on. You'll take on that position of, you know what, I haven't lost all my faith. I'll try a new relationship. And I'm coming back to this card because this is the one that's making this happen. Okay, this loss here, it's going to bring in a new change, a new position, a new perspective on relationship because of the loss. You're going to follow your intuition, and you're going to feel like you can do whatever you want because you're going to be given that. Remember, and I say you, again, this is depending on if it's outside of your circle, the next person, or if you are feeling like this is your line because you're a cross watcher, okay, depending. But because of that propulsion that Spirit is giving you from what you've done up here, or what someone has done for you, you're gonna feel like you can, because you're gonna have that self-love, and you're gonna have that drive. Now, every reading I did, this transformation card comes, and I don't call it death, I call it transformation. But that card is because of the last eclipse, and if not the last one, the one 18 months before, because we've been going through eclipses, okay? So there's repercussions upon repercussions, and coming in now with this emotional eclipse, I call it, because it's happening with the moon. Our relationships are going to change, and in changing, we are going to change. We're going to find more self-love because we're being made to. Let's see, what is this transformation card here? Yeah, see, either you're getting a divorce or you're getting married. You take it as it resonates. Somebody is getting into a relationship and they're going to be very satisfied with it. They're going to be the victor. They're winning something. Again, something was stopped so that this could happen. Victory is yours. Victory is someone's because of it being in the second line. Your actions bring in a victory for someone, or if not for yourself, where there will be satisfaction, where there will be conversation that is passionate, whether it is for love or for work or for politics. Even I am thinking somebody's connected to the political connections here, but it's just to say that whatever took place here has catapulted and bringing in all of the good stuff here. All right, let's not go too far with that. Let's see what the end. We're going to look at the 6 here. What is this 6? The 6 of Cups. Ooh, something. Yeah, there it is. The reciprocity for not having enough, not having what you want, missing out from, being taken advantage of, and you're tired of being on the losing end of the street. You know, you putting it down. You say, no more. I don't want this anymore. Ending a cycle. You're being recognized and you have that drive to go for something. Putting down the burden. Having the choice to be in a real relationship and know what it feels like is what it's coming. That's what's coming. Again, this is at the end. To be at peace. Wow. This is amazing. Virgo, you've been betrayed. You've caught out the person, you've put yourself away from the tower falling on you and it's hit somebody else because you were aware. Okay? Spirit used you to bring in the change that you are going to experience with another person. The next relationship that you come into is going to bring a peace of mind, whether it is for work or personal. I'm going to leave it on that because it would have to be individual to say more. Okay, let's see what the 9 of Cups is. Another 9. So you have a double 9. So the satisfaction of coming into your own again because of what you've done. Wow, it just doesn't stop. This is a payout and a half. It is coming to you, and if you have to give someone, it's because you have received in order to give someone. That's where this is. You are satisfied, and because of that, you're creating satisfaction. You're bringing things into balance because there is a commitment that is to be had. Following the intuition, having that abundance come in. Because you are committed, you're passionate, you're responsible, you're a provider, you're a nurturer. You hold your own and you stand in the truth all the time. And that's good for you because you see where it brings you? It brings you into what we would call true love. And standing up and taking back what was taken from you and having that drive and that desire to move forward emotionally, passionately even. I see writers in here. Somebody's got to have a story to tell. They're going to write it out. They're very passionate about it. It's good. It's good. It's amazing. It's what it is. Because emotionally, passionately, you fight and you take back what was yours. For what? For love. For that love of being in the right. It's like a righteousness. It's, again, there's a religious connection too. Standing in your faith. Proclaiming what you believe in. Being committed to being in the right. It's like It's like winning a case. For some, it may be lawyers in here that are winning their case, or going to court and feeling that they can lead the way with their profession and have peace of mind because they go through it. Okay, and I'm just being general here, but it feels like if you are not the lawyer, then your lawyer helped you, so you are getting the repercussions of their hard work. Again, it's passion. There's passion here. It's not just about money, but money is coming to those of us who have made the steps to bring money in. Your money is coming. We're going to take an oracle. We're going to end it there. This is another beautiful reading for this second eclipse coming in. It's bringing us the boons. If you suffered, just know that it was worth it. Okay, just know that. That's. I'm not going to say more than that. Thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping us all safe and bringing in some good news for Virgo. What is the oracle message for Virgo for this read? What is the oracle message? Thank you, Spirit. You're on your way and you're healing. You're healing and you're healing others. You're healing yourself and you're helping others to heal. What is the oracle message? And you're supposed to, because that's what Virgo is all about, that healer. Community. So you didn't feel like you were belonging. You didn't feel like you were where you were supposed to be, and you were put out. Nah, Spirit said, it's going to come around to you. So the community, 8, what goes around comes around. So, yeah, 8. You were at the 7, a difficult turn, the 7. You were having a hard time. That is why Spirit said you got to sit down and take a break. To the sea. Okay, so being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, natural pattern of events. That is where you were. You were going through the steps. You were guided there. You were put there. I'm going to go back and rehash. You were put there. So to come out and be in the 8, into the community, belonging, being seen and understood by others, being recognized. Told you it was coming. Like-minded connections. Your next relationship is going to bring you peace of mind. Keeping your place in the world, or knowing your place in the world. So because of what you've done, the recognition that you're going to receive is going to position you so that you can be fruitful, so that you can have that foundation that you're so desiring. You're going to have it. You're going to have it. And you're just going to build. And you're going to build and build and build. And you're going to build around. And you're going to be generous. Because that's what all this was for. That generosity. There it is. Being generous. See? And you're poised. You're poised for it. It's coming. Your future. Your future. You just keep focusing. Just keep focusing on what you want and what you do. And don't give it up. Whatever your efforts is put into, Spirit is going to feed you, clothe you, and house you. And you're never going to have to worry about where the next meal or where your shelter is. You're not going to have to. Don't worry about that. You're doing what you're supposed to do. So the community is, let's read the protection because it's in the reverse. That's why you're being protected here. Beware of compromising your integrity in order to belong. How do you dim your light to change yourself so others will accept you in the group? Do you hide who you really are in order to play a role within the larger whole? This will never fulfill you. Now is the time to assess your willingness to be real, stand tall, be you. Authenticity is true self-expression. And the only way to empower yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself and step into the role your heart tells you to take. Making yourself small bears too high a cost. So that is why some of you are leaving. Okay? Because you're standing in your truth. You did the work. You made the effort. And in doing that, the eclipse brought you to see the light of who around you is not being authentic. That authenticity is everything. I keep saying that. Stand in your integrity. Be who you are. Don't give up. Don't let other people put you in a position where you don't have faith in yourself. And if you find yourself there, you find your way back out, because we are all given that choice. Not because somebody says that you're ugly makes it so. You are beautiful. If you are not beautiful on the outside, then your beauty has to show on the inside first. Then your beauty on the outside will blind everyone. You keep thinking that, because you are worthy. And if you, it shows here that you stood up when people were trying to bring you down. You stood up. You took the responsibility. And Spirit is protecting you because of that. All of a sudden, I'm very emotional here. Wow. This is deep. Virgo, you did the work. You're getting what's supposed to come. You finished the race. You're getting your just desserts. It may not come tomorrow. It may not come next month. But you will get it. But you have to keep going. Don't break that momentum. Stay focused. Be passionate. Be honest. And you will walk away from what no longer serves you. Because that's what this is all about. That authenticity. You know what is right for you, and Spirit is guiding you, and you are letting Spirit guide you. Poised. Let's take it up a notch here. 48. Wow, that was really deep. That touched me. Oh, it's beautiful readings. Beautiful readings. It's emotional. I'm feeling the moon already. 48. Sorry, it's taken a while to get there. 48. 48. Here we go. Poised. Being ready. Bringing something to light. Being at your best. Confidence. Okay, everything I just said. Okay. Let's take it to the prosperity, because it's bringing in. Okay, it's bringing in. You have every reason to feel confident. Everything you need to make your success everything you need to make your success concrete is now at your disposal. You can take action knowing you are ready to step into your power, into your light, and into your service to the world. The direction you're moving in is your destiny. Your soul is smiling with joy as you align with this truth. And on that note, I thank you for showing up, for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, Virgo, love and light.